The story begins with a young woman named Loria. She's a very talented makeup artist who works at big fashion shows in Los Angeles. One day, after finishing a busy workday at an important fashion event, she carefully packs up 2 makeup kits, one for herself and one for her best friend, Susu. Susu lives far away in Tijuana, Mexico. She's going to take part in a beauty contest called Miss Baja. Susu had asked Loria to come and help her get ready by doing her makeup in a professional way. Loria feels happy and excited to support her friend. So, she travels all the way to Mexico. When she gets there, she goes to Susu's small house. Susu lives there with her younger brother, Charo. Their home is simple but cozy. When the 2 friends finally meet, they hug and smile, happy to be together again. The next morning, both girls go to sign up for the beauty contest. Loria helps Susu with her makeup and makes her look very beautiful. Susu feels confident and ready. That night, there is a party connected to the contest, and the girls decide to go. Many rich and powerful people are at the party, including a man named Rafael. He has strong ties with important police officers. While at the party, Loria tries to act polite and friendly, but she ends up meeting a man named Lino, who is known to be dangerous and scary. Loria feels uncomfortable around Lino, so she steps outside to breathe. Suddenly, the party becomes a nightmare. A group of masked men carrying big guns rushes inside. People scream, hide, and run in fear. The leader of the gang speaks briefly to Loria and lets her escape. She quickly runs outside, heart racing. Everything turns into chaos. Loria tries to find Susu but can't reach her. The gang starts shooting the police, and soon a deadly gunfight breaks out. People are running in every direction, trying to stay alive. Loria manages to get away and tries calling Susu again, but there's no answer. She feels helpless and scared. Later that night, Loria waits at a quiet restaurant, hoping Susu will come. She sits there for hours, but no one shows up. She is so tired that she falls asleep. When she wakes up, the place is completely empty. Then a police officer walks in. Loria quickly tells him everything that happened. He seems kind and offers to take her somewhere safe, but he is not really trying to help. Instead, he contacts the gang secretly. Soon, Loria is taken to a hotel where Lino's men are waiting. They take her to meet Lino, who starts asking her hard questions. Loria tells him she came only to help her friend Susu and doesn't know anything about the shooting. Lino tells her he will help her, but only if she agrees to do what he says. Loria feels trapped and scared. She has no other choice, so she says yes. Lino gives her a job. She must drive a red car through the city and park it in a certain place. Loria doesn't know that the car has a hidden bomb inside. After she parks the car and walks away, Lino uses a remote to blow up the car. The building that gets destroyed is actually a CIA office. Without knowing, Loria has helped in a dangerous attack. After this, Lino uses his power to enter Loria into the Miss Baja beauty contest just to keep her close. All Loria wants is to find Susu and go home, but Lino refuses to let her leave. He gives her a special phone that cannot be tracked. He also tells one of his men, named Polo, to stay with her all the time and watch her. One day, during a photo shoot for the contest, Loria quietly climbs out of a bathroom window and escapes. As soon as she steps outside, 2 men grab her and pull her into a car. They are secret agents from the United States. One of them is named Brian. He tells Loria that she was caught on video helping with the bombing and that some agents were killed. He says she must now work with them or she will be sent to jail. Loria begs him, saying she didn't know what was going on. Brian believes her and gives her a task. She must place a tracker in Lino's secret phone. She agrees to help. Later, while she's taking a shower, Charo picks up the phone and turns it on. Right away, Lino calls and tells Loria never to turn it off again. She becomes even more afraid, not just for herself but also for Charo. Trying to protect him, Loria goes to her aunt's house. But before she can settle in, Lino's men catch her and take her back. At Lino's hideout, she sees a big tattoo on his back. She pleads with him not to hurt Charo. Lino starts acting threatening, but Polo walks in before anything bad can happen. The next day, Lino gives her another risky task. He wraps dollar bills around her waist and hides illegal drugs inside a car. He tells her to drive the car across the border and deliver it. Loria is very scared when she gets to the checkpoint, but she forces herself to stay calm. She makes it through without being caught. She meets a man named Ram Sri Lakshmi and gives him the car and money. He gives her another car filled with weapons. Before she can leave, he grabs her tightly and warns her, He says someone in Lino's gang is secretly helping the CIA. Later, Loria speaks to Brian again. She tells him she will give him Lino's location if he promises to keep her safe. Brian agrees and asks her to help set up a trap. Loria explains that Lino's group will meet in an open field to collect the weapons. Brian says a van will be parked nearby and tells her to run toward it when the time comes. Loria arrives at the spot and acts like everything is normal. When Lino and his men show up, she quietly sends a message to Brian. But before anything can happen, the gang notices something is wrong. A huge fight breaks out. Brian had already called the local police, and soon they arrive too. There are gunshots everywhere. The whole place turns into a wild battlefield. The big and scary fight begins. Loria runs quickly toward Yellow Gate, just like she was told to do. But when she gets there, the gate is locked tight, and the escape car she expected is missing. She starts to panic and quickly calls Brian, the agent who promised to protect her. But instead of helping, Brian tells her to just run and save herself. Loria looks around in fear. Then she sees something surprising. Lino, running alone through all the fighting, is pushing the police back all by himself. Even though bullets are flying everywhere, he fights his way to her. As they try to escape together, Lino gets shot in the leg and falls to the ground. Loria could have run away and saved herself, but she doesn't. She makes a choice. Even with danger all around, she pulls Lino to safety, saving his life. Back at their hiding place, Lino's gang comes together again. Lino is hurt and very angry. He starts to wonder if someone told the police where they were. He even thinks it might have been Loria, but Polo steps in and protects her. He reminds everyone that Loria helped save Lino during the attack. Later, Loria shares something important she learned earlier. She tells them that Tiluk Jimmy had warned her that someone in their group might be working with the CIA. Lino hears this and becomes quiet. Slowly, he starts trusting Loria more. To test her, he sends her to the kitchen to cook something. It seems like a small task, but it's more than that. In the kitchen, Loria meets another girl named Ismael. Ismael has a strange tattoo on her arm, the same tattoo that Lino has on his back. Ismael quietly warns Loria not to trust anyone there. She says she was also forced into the gang and now can't leave. Not long after, Polo comes into the kitchen. He takes everyone's phones and then tells Ismael to come with him to his room. She clearly doesn't want to go, but she has no choice. Loria watches, feeling helpless and upset. Loria knows she needs to do something. She burns rice on purpose to create thick smoke and set off the fire alarm. Everyone rushes over to see what's wrong. During the chaos, Loria sneaks over to the pile of phones. Carefully, she hides a small tracker chip inside Lino's phone and puts all the phones back just the way they were. When people arrive to check the fire, she pretends she was sleepy and didn't notice the food burning. Everyone believes her, and the fire is quickly put out. The next day, Lino takes Loria outside to teach her how to use a gun. He says she needs to learn how to protect herself. After their lesson, they travel to Lino's hometown. There, Lino introduces her to the people in his village. They eat local food, and for a little while, things feel calm. Loria begins to lower her guard, thinking Lino might not be all bad. The following morning, Polo comes to Lino with news. They found out that someone had planted a tracking device in their phones. Loria becomes nervous and scared, but then something unexpected happens. They think it was Ismael. Ismael doesn't say anything. She only gives Loria a quiet look, telling her to stay quiet too. Loria wants to help her, but there is no time. Lino believes Ismael is the traitor. Without asking more questions, he shoots her. Ismael dies without telling anyone the truth. Loria feels heartbroken and full of guilt. She knows it was her fault, but she can't speak up now. The next day, Lino trains her to use even more weapons and talks about the beauty contest. But Loria can't take it anymore. She breaks down and says the pain and violence are too much. Lino then shows her a video that shocks her. The video shows Chief and his men taking young women after the nightclub attack. He tells her those girls were sold to bad people. He claims Chief does this by using winners from the Miss Baja contest. He says Susu is one of the girls Chief kidnapped. Lino shares a plan. Loria must win the contest. Then she'll be invited to a special event. That's where Chief will be. When she's alone with him, Lino and his men will break in, stop him, and rescue Susu. Even though Loria doesn't fully trust Lino, she agrees because she wants to save her friend. Lino bribes the judges so Loria can win the contest. She becomes Miss Baja. Just like Lino said, she is invited to a private party. Before she leaves, Lino gives her a special phone that lets him listen to what's happening around her. At the party, Loria keeps calm and keeps looking for Susu. At last, she finds her in one of the back rooms. Susu tells her the truth, that she and other girls were taken and forced to stay. She shows Loria a tattoo on her arm, the same one that Ismael had. In that moment, Loria realizes something terrible. Chief didn't kidnap Susu. Lino did. He had lied to her the whole time. Before Loria can do anything, one of Chief's men brings her to a bedroom. Loria secretly shows Chief the phone and writes a message, warning him that Lino's gang is coming to kill him. Chief understands and sets a trap. When Lino's men break in, one of Chief's men is already in the room, pretending to be him. Polo shoots first and is shot back right away. A wild gunfight starts. Loria hides under the bed to stay safe. As soon as the fighting slows down, she grabs Polo's gun and runs to find Susu. Outside the room, the fight continues. Chief grabs Susu and holds her tightly to protect himself. Loria wants to help. She shoots Chief in the leg, and this gives Lino a chance. Lino becomes full of anger and shoots Chief over and over until he dies. But now Loria sees the full truth. Lino had been lying from the very start. He had used her to get rid of Chief. She points the gun at Lino. He begs and says everything he did was for justice. He even asks her to come with him. But then, he pulls out a gun. Loria reacts quickly and shoots him before he can fire. Just then, the police arrive and arrest both Loria and Susu. Later, at the police station, someone surprising walks in, Jimmy. Everyone thought he worked for Lino, but now he says he's a CIA agent. He tells Loria that she was smart and brave to stop both Chief and Lino. He offers her a job with the CIA. Loria agrees, but only if both she and Susu are set free. Jimmy agrees. In the end, Susu is safely reunited with her brother, Charo. Loria leaves with Jimmy, ready to start a new life, leaving her old one behind forever.
Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.